The first is, do you apply for the TPT before you are awarded the license?
So it's going to depend, right? I do know that on the DHS application, they do ask for a TPT license number. So you will need, in order to satisfy that requirement, you will have to complete the TPT licensing application, provide that number to DHS, get the certificate, and then complete the JTM1 so that we can convert the regular retail TPT license to the marijuana retail TPT license.
Okay, great. I'm going to ask a question that I don't fully understand, but I always tell clients I'm not a tax lawyer. Hopefully you all will understand it. If 3 people live in a home and only 1 person works, what is the household income in terms of people? Is it still 1 person?
So that sounds more like it's an income question and not a transaction privilege tax question. So we are not income tax people. We are TPT people. So we can attempt to find the answer for you after today's presentation, but unfortunately I can't answer for that for you right now.
Yeah, email us, educationunit@azdor.gov. Email us.
That leads us right into our last question. It's actually a perfect question to end with, and in response to the question I just asked you, which is, whose role is best fit to manage reporting with you guys, filings, applications with AZDOR? Is this a CPA, a lawyer? Can you outsource this? So it's a perfect segue into this question.
And I love that question. That's a fantastic question. So really it can be whoever you trust to do it accurately. That's the most important part. If you have we've seen office managers who are appointed the person who get to work with us at the tax department. Just make sure they have a valid power of attorney on file. We do also work with several CPAs that service the marijuana industry, so you can outsource to one of them. Again, make sure they have a valid POA on file. Or it can be one of the corporate officers. You just want to make sure that it's someone that you're confident in and who will do it accurately, because once it's done incorrectly, it could tend to have a snowball effect, and you could be assessed penalties and interest that aren't really necessary if you start correctly from the beginning. And that's why we're here. We are not the collectors, we are not the auditors, we are the education unit. So if you get started along that process and you ever do have questions, just reach out to us. It's that whole, there's no such thing as a stupid question. The only stupid question is an unasked question. So if you're ever unsure, just reach out to us. Caleb and I both man that dispensary service email address. We're the only 2 who see what goes in there. So if you have questions, just reach out. Dispensary service at azdor.gov, and we typically get back to you within 24 hours.
So we had one more question come in, and I'm not sure if this is a question for you guys or a question for ADHS, but the question is, to clarify, is a TPT number necessary for the social equity application or only upon award?
So if they are using the same licensing application that they use for a standard marijuana operation, then it would be required to have a TPT license before you apply, but that is more of a DHS question.
Great. Well, like I said, that was tons and tons of information, and we're so appreciative of you all coming and walking us through that. And thanks so much. We appreciate it.